This 10 News Pinpoint Weather Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
I don't know how the summer flew by. It literally wasn't until I woke up this morning that I'm like, this is the last weekend of summer. So as we keep that in mind and as we head towards fall, we got some pretty big changes that are going to happen day by day. Starting off with today, we get a break from the rain, we get a break from the crazy humidity. We're warm and dry. It's kind of a perfect Saturday. And then starting tomorrow, over the next few days, we get a chance of showers. We get humidity rushing back in. And then we don't really dry out again and level out until we get to the middle of next week, until the first few days of fall. But a lot of this really has to do with water vapor. The maps do a great job of telling the story here because we have relatively dry air coming off the Pacific. That's going to be the main influence for today. And then for the next few days, we're more going to be feeling this tropical moisture. Some of that is going to end up coming up by tomorrow. But right now, that doesn't really affect us. San Diego's really comfortable. The whole coastline is seeing lots of 60s, mid to upper 60s, 69 degrees right now in San Diego. A little bit cooler for some other parts of the county, but today is just going to feel nice. No real issues with temperature here. It's going to be really sunny. San Diego's going to get a high of 78 degrees. Our inland highs are going to be more sitting in the mid to upper 80s. Into the mountains, highs are going to be around 80 degrees. Deserts are going to reach up into the high 90s. Now, there's still a tiny bit of moisture left behind from Mario, believe it or not, from that system. And so you could see a couple clouds and a tiny chance of squeezing out rain just over the mountains, but overall, not the most likely thing. In general, we just get to enjoy really comfortable stuff until those changes happen tomorrow. Now, we have a low that's hanging out off the coast. That's just directing traffic and helping bring the rain to us by tomorrow. And then we start to see these pop-up showers happening for Sunday, Monday, and for Tuesday. And it looks like tomorrow is actually going to be the biggest rain day for most of us. I'm expecting pretty much everybody to see some level of rain, but it's not going to be huge, and I'm not really looking at any one part of the day. We have this kind of chance of rain that kind of lingers throughout the whole time, and we're not talking about quick downpours for most places. It'll be kind of slow and steady with a heavier rain cell in the mix depending on where you are. But in terms of excessive rain, I would only really look at the mountains and deserts. If you're in San Diego, you're likely going to see a little bit, especially in the afternoon, but nothing too crazy is going to end up going on here. And that's San Diego's 7-day forecast. We begin fall. Equinox happening Monday morning at 11:19 a.m. Tuesday could see a little more showers, although for Monday and Tuesday, that rain really gets shifted more to the mountains and deserts. It gets more confined, and so there's a lower chance of rain for Monday and Tuesday in San Diego. But by Wednesday, we're going to be nice and dry. We see cooler, more fall-like conditions. It's really going to feel like a nice fall day by the time we get to Wednesday. Now, for inland neighborhoods, they're seeing the same trends. Their temperatures bounce around a little bit over the next couple days. Tomorrow, getting a little bit cooler, a bigger chance of showers than the coast, and so they could see a little bit just kind of glancing off them on Monday and Tuesday. Into the mountains, here's where we're expecting the majority of that rainfall. It's certainly possible to see some thunderstorms in the mix, especially for tomorrow, but also for Monday and Tuesday. Then they're going to dry out and see a really nice pattern coming in for the middle of the week. And then into the deserts, fall is going to start off with 90s. They see the same chance of rain, but by the end of all that, stuff is going to be really nice. So we'll have some beautiful fall weather. We have to get through a little rain and some mugginess first.